It was actually a year ago I was in Glasgow at a different museum for the launch of the Tab Ultra, and wow, what a journey I've been on with Eink and productivity since then. But now the Tab Ultra C Pro is available, and a lot of you will be thinking about how to make the choice between the Note Air 3C and the Tab Ultra C Pro. And I have a few extra thoughts on that, so I thought I'd make a video for you today. And if you do choose to buy one of them, please consider buying using the links in the description below. So those links are affiliate links, it's no extra cost to you, and it just helps me to make more content for you. And that last time when Boox launched the Tab Ultra, well, they sold out pretty quick. So my advice is if you're sure you want one, go ahead and jump on it right away. So think about the Tab Ultra C Pro. It's pro, but it's not as pro as an Eink laptop will be. And I hope that's the direction of travel that we've got at the moment with Eink. So in a way, if you buy the Tab Ultra C Pro now, you're investing in a bit of a stopgap between a tablet and a true Eink PC. I hope the Boox are developing the software that we'll need to be able to run Eink really well on Windows, and that one day we'll get a full Eink PC. But for now, we've got this, which can do sort of 80% of what that theoretical machine could do. The thing is that alongside that Eink laptop, what you'll want is probably an Eink notepad. So maybe the Note Air 3C is the more complete device. That form factor has been through several iterations and it's proven. Whereas if you buy the Tab Ultra C Pro today, then perhaps you'll be investing in a new Tab Ultra style device in just a few years' time. You'll be upgrading sooner rather than later. Whereas with the Note Air 3C, you'll be buying a complete device with a kind of perfected design and form factor that will stay with you for many years, maybe even once that Eink PC arrives. It'll be several years before this Tab Ultra C Pro form factor is really perfected. And what it's going to be is probably not a 10.3-inch Eink tablet. It's probably going to be a full-on Eink PC. An Eink laptop. And so it might be that Note Air form factor which is the more enduring one. I've not actually got the Pro in my hands just yet, but I can tell you that I expect it to be my recommend for anyone who's looking for Eink for productivity. I can tell you that I think it's going to be great. I've been using the Note Air 3C at work for the last week and it's absolutely brilliant. I'm glad to see that Voya's Staedtler test has confirmed what my hunch was, that actually this is an incredibly fast machine with the best writing latency that there is on Eink so far. And I can't see why the Tab Ultra C Pro won't be just as fast. So I have now been informed that it is in fact a 2.4 GHz processor on the Note Air 3C and a 2.8 GHz processor on the Tab Ultra C Pro. So I've no idea why CPU-Z and some of the benchmarks are giving different answers and making it seem as though there's a 2.8 GHz processor in the Note Air 3C, but it is in fact a 2.4 GHz processor. In any case, both of these devices have enough performance to give you a really fast response time when using the pen and also for navigating through different apps. They're plenty fast enough. So what are the differences? Tab Ultra C Pro does have a little bit more RAM. It's got 6 gigs of RAM compared to 4, and it does have a bit more storage. It's got twice the storage at 128 gigs, plays 64. But aside from that, it's only really that form factor which is different, and that's how to make your choice. In terms of those differences, the RAM will make it slightly faster just switching between apps. Not much else. The storage, well, there's more storage, but of course for both you can actually increase the storage with a micro SD card. Then again, the Note Air 3C does have the textured screen protector, and some people would love that for writing on, but you do sacrifice a little bit of screen clarity for that. The Tab Ultra C Pro has that laptop mode, of course, and that is the selling point. And it also has a slightly bigger battery, but for neither of them it seems the battery life is going to be stellar. I would expect sort of 3 days of my normal use case. You can, of course, type onto the Note Air 3C, but you're going to be doing that with a Bluetooth keyboard, so you just don't have it in the case. That is quick to set up, it's quick to pair once you've done it once, but it's just less portable than having it in the case at all times. That being said, the keyboard case is not so good when you're actually turning it into note-taking mode and having the keys on the back. It's not a comfortable way to hold it, and it adds weight. So for now, just choose the format that fits best into your work life and into your tech combo. And there are some really interesting things developing in the Eink PC space. So Dassault are of course making Eink monitors and are carrying on with developing those. And now BigMe are bringing a full color, large size Eink monitor as well. And they also have a built-in PC version of that as well. And that's going to be really interesting to see whether they can make that a really usable device or whether it's just going to be ghosting central. Boox certainly are the best for dealing with ghosting on these devices. If they can just have battery life and ghosting performance, that would be incredible. But for now, the Tab Ultra C Pro is out now. It's available now on the Boox website. You'll find them in the links and description below. Thanks so much for watching and for supporting my channel.